Happy days are here again.
The skies above are clear again. So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again.
See, that's how you channel Melania when she finds out that maybe Trump's got a girlfriend in Laura Loomer, and you don't have to, be there for that part of that relationship anymore.
She hasn't been there for that part of the relationship in a while.
So I want to congratulate you all. You just saw Gary channeling for the first time.
Oh, God.
as we channel Melania's inner thoughts on the Trump-Laura Loomer relationship. Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And today we are going to read on...
We're going to channel on Melania.
And her happy days are here again.
Yeah, so we just did a Laura Loomer, a long Laura Loomer video that you all probably had to suffer through. So, we talked...
Don't you hate it when the lover's card comes up on a Trump reading?
Yeah. So, right between the toes. Yeah. So, we did the reading on what's Loomer's energy with Trump, what's Trump's energy with Loomer, what do the kids think, what do Lindsey Graham and Marjorie Taylor Greene think, but now we want to dedicate a video to Melania and what she thinks.
I've done readings in the past on Melania, and it's like she's emotionally checked out on Trump months ago, well, a long time ago, but I thought she would have left the marriage by now, but an interesting thing has been happening recently where Trump has been... This woman, Laura Loomer, is a right-wing provocateur. She's in her early 30s, and she's managed to work her way into his innermost circle and has his ear. And there's rumors about Trump and Laura Loomer maybe being a bit closer than that. And you can imagine Melania's point of view on this, like, oh my God, he's got somebody else? I could just... Now, Melania could leave and just say, okay, you can have your girlfriend and that. Or she could just hang around and say, that's fine. This woman's going to take care of all the things that I would be expected to take care of.
I don't think she's going to take care of those things for a couple of years.
Yeah, at least.
So we want to read on the energy of Melania. What does Melania think about Trump's relationship with Laura Loomer? Is this a nightmare scenario? Are we going to see some 9 of swords and 10 of swords?
Defending her man.
Or are we going to see...
Happy days are here again.
Are we going to see like the lover card?
Divorcee.
See that 10 of Cups show up here. So what is Melania's energy regarding Trump's relationship with Laura Loomer? Okay, so we're going to... For entertainment purposes only. So let's see what Melania's energy is on this. Okay, here we go, kids. Foundation of the reading. Star card.
I think your deck's got upside down cards in it, believe it or not.
Oh my God, it does.
Oh, that's okay. I would leave that cup as reversed.
Okay.
I think the no. I would leave that right. I would leave the bottom card right.
Okay, so I usually don't shuffle. I usually shuffle my cards carefully so I don't do this. But okay, so we got the star card. Melania has been the star of this relationship for sure, and now Laura Loomer's showing up. So is this Melania or is this Laura Loomer? I mean, as the foundation, because Loomer's kind of a rising star as far as Trump is concerned. Crossed with the 5 of Swords, is she stealing his man?
Exactly. As we show the underlying energy too.
Underlying energy is the Ace of Cups, but it's upside down.
Right.
So this is normally the Ace of Cups would be new emotions, just this. It's like kind of that feeling you get when you're in a new relationship. Everything's great and all.
Passion.
Everything coming up. This is upside down. So
opposite of passion.
Yes, this is Melania's feeling of just complete discontent with unhappiness with the relationship.
I would almost argue indifference.
Yeah.
She doesn't care what Donald Trump does.
Emotionless.
Yeah.
Like there's just no emotion
the
at
ice
all.
Queen that she is.
Yeah, that's a good point. She doesn't care what he does.
Right. Do you?
I don't care.
Do you?
Do you?
So, that could be, oh, you want him. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
You go do you.
I won't be standing in your way.
Guess who's not going to have to stand naked in front of that dude?
Okay, upside down. Knight of
You
Wands.
need to check your deck now. I don't know which card's upside down anymore.
It doesn't matter. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm throwing it as an upside down. It's Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is normally fast messaging, strong messaging. In this case, yeah, you send whatever message you want. My message is going to be, I don't care. she doesn't care what the messaging is here. Or what Loomer's bringing. Okay, so current energy is the Nine of Wands. I have been through so much with this man. As I have had to deal with a porn star. I've had to deal with women being grabbed in dressing rooms, all the court cases. I had to be first lady for this twit. I got my son out of it, which was probably the shining light in this. But she's been through so many battles and so much, and she's just worn out and fatigued.
Do you think she wants to be the first lady anymore?
No, hell no.
So she's kind of hoping he loses the election.
Yeah, I seriously believe when she put her ballot in, she wasn't voting for the elephant on the top of the ticket. Yeah. The overarching energy, the Nine of Cups, kind of the smug merchant, hope, wishes, dreams fulfilled. In this case, she probably realizes getting into a relationship with Donald Trump is not hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. It's just the opposite. It's almost like that Nine of Swords. It's just kind of like a nightmare scenario. It's just like what you would expect it to be great, and it just really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, and again, the audience here is merciless with Melania. They basically treat her like she was a prostitute.
Yep.
And it's like, well, you wanted to marry the old man, and you got what you wanted, but I think even Melania was like, this was worse than I could have ever expected.
Yeah, this, the Nine of Cups for Trump was, hi, it's Kitten. Guest appearance by Kitten. Okay, so obviously we need orange cat energy here. When Trump was president, it was his hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. Everything he wanted. For Melania, it was just the opposite. She didn't want any of this.
God, I would go back to soon after Barron was born.
Yeah, well, that too.
Imagine being married to that guy.
The lesson to be learned, Queen of Wands.
A cat lady with children?
Cat lady with children. Yeah, it might be better to not have children with this guy, honestly. So it's usually strong feminine messaging. In this case, her messaging is probably just non-existent.
Passive aggressive is what came to mind when you got the non-messaging. This is the passive aggressive. Like, I don't have to do squat anymore. Literally, if Laura Loomer comes in here and is going to be naked in front of Trump, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah.
You go do your guy. I'm going to go live my life with my allowance.
Yeah, there may be stuff in the prenup that benefits her from this relationship. The outcome is the upside down fool. It's not a new journey. It's the same old journey with him. If you're going to go down this path with him, I've seen this already. This isn't a new thing for me. I've seen it over and over and over again.
Melania does not lose in this scenario.
No.
Laura Loomer cozying up to Donald is like the best thing ever. It takes all the pressure off of her. There's no urgency to have to do anything. The only thing she has to worry about is if he gets elected.
Yeah.
That's the only thing she has to worry about. After that, she's golden. He's getting his support, that emotional support, and any other support he's getting from somebody else, which means she doesn't have to do it.
She is off the hook.
She has subcontracted that work out.
I am now going to get my cards off.
I think what happened was Gary just splits his deck in like 3 or 4s to shuffle, and he reversed one of the thing. I'll bet you 1 in 4 of your cards is upside down. Yeah. Okay, so what's my follow-up going to be on this one? How does this impact his marriage, Melania and Donald's marriage? Will Melania leave at this point, or with this change in what appears to be a change in attention, emotional needs that she doesn't have to meet anymore. This job could have gotten a lot easier. Gary and I were talking before the reading. Now, I always saw Melania leaving in the summertime, and
I think the last throw we had was she was going to be ready to go in November. In December, she was lights out.
yeah,
I think that was our last reading.
I'm curious if with this Laura Loomer story, if this relationship if there's anything to it and has legs, does Melania stick around? Because she literally is getting paid like $120,000 or $150,000 a month to get her hairs and nails done, and she doesn't have to do anything with Trump. She's living her own life. The only thing it's stopping her from finding is another oligarch, and maybe if she inherits a bunch of Trump's wealth, if he dies, she doesn't need to have an oligarch. She could be her own sugar mama and get her own sweet young thing. Okay, so
time for the bunion rub.
Exactly. It's a E-Trade commercial.
E-Trade commercial.
Do a Google search on E-Trade Sugar Daddy E-Trade Sugar Daddy, and you'll see the 30-second commercial for E-Trade back in 1999. It's hilarious.
Frightening commercial.
Okay, so Laura Loomer, how does this impact Melania's relationship with Donald? Does she stay? Does she leave? What's going to go on with that? And I get the star card too.
Stars. Yeah, so now who's the star, right?
Exactly. Who gets to see? Who's the naked lady in this one? Oh my God, there's infidelity. Who knew? I can't believe there'd be infidelity.
She's stealing my man.
Queen of Pentacles, the mother of his children, no less. Okay, so
the outraged wife.
The porn star versus the again, Trump in his weakness for younger women. Melania is the mother here, but she's sitting on a small fortune. Yep. Barron's out of the house.
I thought she was sitting on Barron. He's not really small anymore.
And the Seven of Swords is my card. This in relationship things. This is about infidelity and sneaking around. I mean, Melania, I'm sure, has a side piece too.
She might.
In the past, Two of Wands, she was making her plans about, doing what she was going to do with Donald and the long-term part of their relationship. Current situation is the Page of Pentacles. Son's out of the house. She could go anytime she wants, I think she was given another financial opportunity to stick around through the election, and they can negotiate what she's going to get paid should Trump be elected and she becomes the first lady again. But this could also be Laura Loomer now coming in here, and the younger woman supplanting the mother of his child. And don't think for a second Laura Loomer wouldn't want to get impregnated by Donald Trump, because again, then you've got child support payments for the next 18 years. Laura Loomer can live off of that. Overarching energy is the Six of Wands. Melania is in a no-lose proposition at this point. Donald Trump has done her a great favor. She is in a win-win situation here. She can leave Trump if he's not elected. She could stick around if he's not elected, because Laura Loomer is going to fill in the gaps.
Well, the thing is she could also be looking at Laura Loomer's role of preventing him from becoming elected, because
that's true too. Yeah, Laura Loomer is torpedoing, like many of the Republicans feel. Laura Loomer is torpedoing Donald Trump's ability to get reelected. So yeah, that's even better for her.
Because then she doesn't have to show up in the White House and be the token first lady.
Exactly. The lesson to be learned is the Three of Swords. I will not say for a second that Melania Trump is heartbroken over infidelity in their marriage. It's almost the exact opposite. This is kind of it's almost like if she leaves, people can just say, oh yeah, he's fooling around on her with Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal, and he's still doing it. It's cover, but it's not even that. She doesn't care.
Yeah, I think the only thing she cares is there's a little bit of humiliation that comes with that.
That's the only thing that would come out of that is some humiliation.
If he leaves Melania or gets this Laura Loomer pregnant, she could become her own version of Yoko Ono.
And for entertainment purposes only, of
Yes,
course.
yes. So she could be her own version of Yoko Ono, the victim.
Right. Out comes the Three of Cups. Now, yeah, she's gonna do whatever she does. She's Melania. If she wants to leave Trump, Laura Loomer's given her cover.
Yeah.
Cover to do it. Oh, Donald didn't get elected. Oh, I'm so heartbroken. I gotta leave.
Yeah, I think.
Or Donald Trump, has his heart attack, and then hooray, I've made it to the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, alternatively, Laura Loomer is, she's going to nurse, basically bring this campaign along. Melania can make a decision whether, or she can look out and say, "Oh, here are my choices. Here's my decisions. Here's the things I can consider." Laura Loomer's bringing this gift to her because she may prevent Trump from winning re-election.
And there's the loss of the election.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
there.
The loss of the election. Democrats celebrating. This has always been.
And this is Melania celebrating.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. With the Democratic childless cat lady celebrating.
And again, Melania I'm sure Melania. It's been rumored that she's had a side piece for a while also, so she doesn't care. Yeah. She put the jacket back on. I don't care to you.
Yep. Okay, so do a little four-carder. Will Trump have a baby with Laura Loomer? Okay. Will Melania ditch Trump? Is she gonna ditch Trump over Laura Loomer?
So that, by the way, that Three of Cups at the end. Happy days are here again.
Is Melania gonna ditch Trump because of Laura Loomer? Am I upside down again? Yes, I'm upside down again. Okay.
Happy days are here again.
Okay, so foundational reading, Three of Cups. That Happy days are here again card. The main clarifier is the King of Wands, setting that really strong messaging there. So is she going to dump Trump because of Laura Loomer?
You can have him if you want him.
Ships coming in. King of Swords, that strong messaging. Okay, so we got two kings in this. Okay, is she going to dump Trump because of his relationship with Laura Loomer? Okay, what I'm seeing is, we're kind of looking at the timing of it. I think in November, when the Democrats are celebrating their victory, you've got strong messaging that came out, and then Trump's probably going to be going on about stolen elections. Melania's waiting for her ship to come in. Her ship's coming in, and then you got the King of Swords. That whole Jack Smith card. Is this got to do?
Think of the King of Swords being like Laura Loomer and her ruthlessness.
Yeah, it's also.
I just think it's a ruthlessness card.
Yeah, it's also that this is what you did. You cheated on me, kind of card.
She will. I do not think she will play that because she wants to keep everything personal.
Personal.
But, yeah, she's a private person.
Oh yeah. Okay, so keep it out of the spotlight.
But it's. I do think that legally speaking, this to me says, okay, I'm done. I can be done at any time I want.
I've got all the evidence I need.
Yep.
I've got all the proof I need of what you're doing. She just it's the timing is she's waiting for her ship to come in.
Timing. It's just timing.
Yeah.
She dumps him when it's convenient for her. She'll at the day of her choosing.
Yeah, so it says, okay, Laura Loomer's doing me a great favor.
Yep.
I have got everything I need. It's just the timing. When is my ship coming in? And then now I can prove what he's been doing. Because, like you were saying,
everything's prenup. It doesn't. She doesn't have to prove damn thing. This is literally, I can leave whenever I want.
Yeah.
You can't stop me. I've got my, we got the prenups the prenups and postnups are all settled. It's just, I will go when I go.
Yeah, I can continue finding if I want, or I can just walk away. It's my decision at this point. It's just, it's all on timing. She may use the Laura Loomer as the excuse, but at this point, it's just a matter of time.
It's funny. There's only one cup card and it's a celebration. You know, oh my God, I made it. Literally, it's like it's the end of the movie.
Yeah, there's no emotional
and you
attachment.
don't have to stay for the credits if you don't want to.
Nope.
The credits are purely optional at this point.
Yeah, there's just no emotional attachment there anymore. This is a business relationship.
Yep.
That's kind of sad. I mean, you know, you kind of want your partner to find you attractive and desirable.
That's not this world.
Yeah,
He has never had that part of his personality. If you were in there for the emotional support, maybe Marla Maples might have been in there for something like that. Maybe Ivana might have been in there for something like that. But he's incapable of it. So I think Melania understood the assignment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
and she played her part.
You got any more you want to throw on this? Or?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Thank you so much for watching this nonsense. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, give it a like, a share, leave a comment. Gary reads all the comments.
I do.
He'll heart them. He'll respond to them, and give him something to do to
pass the time away.
When he should be working.
Some of you have come up with suggestions for readings. If they're appropriate for our channel, I jot them down. Sometimes I forward them to David for his Tarot by the Bay channel. In fact, the whole Laura Loomer thing started because a reader suggested it to me, and I forwarded it to Dave, and he may have had the idea already, but if not,
she was in the news. I wasn't too interested in reading on her, but when I read more of the story, it's like, oh yeah, this is too good. This is just gossip. This is just juice. I mean, given all the stress and anxiety we're at, something like Laura Loomer is just kind of like the this is just the potato chips that we need to get through. It's a little bit lighter.
Yeah, so go ahead, you're more than welcome to throw suggestions in there. I will either add them to our list, forward them to David, or hopefully it's something that we can use. Sometimes we just can't use it. You know, we're staying away from Baron. We kind of tend to
there's been stories out on Baron, and it's like, yeah, I don't even really want to read on the stories about Baron. The stories would indicate that if sociopathy was a inheritable trait, which it is, that he may have inherited it.
Oh, lovely.
But the sources are from like a nanny that worked with another family, and the nanny's gossiping, which it's secondhand. It's hearsay, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just hearsay, and I'm going to let that lie.
Yeah.
Because in the end of the day, I hope I never do a Baron Trump reading.
Yes.
Because I want the Trumps to be irrelevant.
Yes.
And they go away. They can just go away.
Walk away.
That's right. Entertainment purpose only. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Take care.
Bye. Bye.